Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aubriana and I am a brand and web designer with Black Unicorn Creative. We help horse business owners establish authentic brand strategies and online marketing that fits into their daily lives. In this video, I want to talk to you about how to actually capture emails. I know you have probably heard people say, you need an email list, you need an email list. Social media is not going to be here forever. What happens if your account is taken or banned or whatever? You need an email list. This is very important. When you are trying to run ads or do any marketing in general, you want to not only show yourself to as many people that are in your target audience as possible, but you want to establish that kind of connection. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about and share how to capture emails for people that are in your audience. So let's get into it. All right, so there are several ways that you can capture email addresses for your audience. Three main ways are by embedding an email form onto your website, and I'm going to show you what that looks like, by using a landing page to get email signups in exchange for something sometimes or not. I'll show you what that looks like as well. And then you can ask for emails in any sort of like community building situation. For example, Facebook groups. I will show you what that looks like as well. The last way is any sort of opt-in situation, like say that you are a vendor at an event. You could have like a fishbowl, you put business cards in, any situation where people opt into communication from you, you can grab their email address and add them to your email list if they give it to you. Now, I know that there is a lot of conversation around the GDPR consent, especially if you live in the UK. You definitely need to make sure your email service provider mentions that, has any sort of content around that, who shares like, hey, you have to opt into this. And having a confirmation step in your opt-in sequence is really important also, that really just make sure that you have a healthy list and you're not marketing to people who do not want your communication, because that is how you can get banned from email service providers. So make sure that when you are emailing people, it's not just people who have said, hey, Aubriana, I like what you're doing. Thanks. I'm not grabbing their email and just popping them on my list. No, it has to be an opt-in situation. I want to be here. I want to open that door for communication from you. And that's how you're going to, ensure that you have a healthy list. So let's get into what these different things look like and how you can implement them for yourself. So I am going to share my screen. All right, so the first way that we can do or capture email addresses is by creating a embed. So what this looks like, this is my website here. Let me make this screen bigger. What this looks like is an embedded form on your website. So someone can enter their name and their email address in here and subscribe to my newsletter. And so this allows for it to stay branded. The only thing, this email embed comes from ConvertKit. So the only thing that is from ConvertKit is these three boxes right here: first name, email address, and the subscribe button. Everything else is a element on my website so that I can make sure that it looks concise and it is branded the way that I want it to be branded. And then I also, I believe, have another one, in my footer, just in case people get all the way down to the bottom and they say, hey, this is cool. I want to sign up for her email list. I have made it convenient that they can do it right here in the footer of my website. So that is what an email embed looks like. An email capture embed looks like. Another example is a landing page. So this would be considered a landing page. So there's nothing else on it. It's not directly connected to my website, but it has the information on here and says, hey, you know, this is who this is for. Do you want to join? And you say, yes, join the Stampede. Now, a lot of times landing pages can be used to deliver something free, like a freebie. It can deliver a download or a code, coupon code, or some sort of access to something. Email landing pages can do a lot of different things for you, but we'll get into that in a different video. But this is how you can capture email addresses as well. And depending on your email service provider is what kind of features you'll be able to do in exchange for this email address. Now, I have several in my Convert Kit, several landing pages and email embeds. They are all in here, and you can track the visitors, the conversion rates, and all these different things. I have landing pages for each of my social media accounts, just so I can see where the majority of my traffic is coming from and how these things are showing up for, you know, a bunch of people, right? So that is the first two ways. Let me stop sharing. So the other way that you can collect emails is if you have a community type platform, such as a Facebook group. This is an example Facebook group that I have put together. Now, when you are managing a Facebook group, if this looks a little funny, it's because I have my Facebook on dark mode. So don't get weirded out by that. But you can go over to your settings on the left-hand side and click membership questions. And so this community was going to be for my planner group. You can add questions here. And one of your questions can be, put your email address here, right? And so when someone puts their email address in here, you can send them to an opt-in confirmation. You can send them a confirmation saying, hey, you know, this is correct. I do want to be on the email list. And then they can hit confirm, and bada bing, bada boom, they are on your email list. So this is just one of the ways that you can also capture email addresses, especially for those people who want to do some sort of Facebook community. There's different platforms for different communities and things, but you can have a question on there that says, hey, put in your email address. And then some people don't want to share their email address, so they can put in A or something like that. You can change what this question looks like, you know. Put in A if you don't want to be added. And give people that option to form that relationship with you via email. So when someone requests to join your Facebook group, you will get a list of their answers. It's just up to you to either take a screenshot or put that email down somewhere. There is no automation for this, which is kind of annoying and adds a step to your process, but it is just another way that you can capture emails for your email list. And again, like I said before, the last way is just any other opt-in situation, which can be anything from a vendor event where you got a fishbowl out, or a Google form sign up, where you send someone a confirmation to confirm that they want to be on their email list or on your email list. There's so many different situations that you could be in, but saying, hey, this is the kind of value that I provide on my email list. These are some of the things that I talk about. Do you want to be a part of that? And allowing people the opportunity to say yes. Nobody wants to be added to an email list that they did not specifically sign up for. So those are different ways that you can capture emails. If you have any questions about that, feel free to drop it in the comments below or hit me up on the DMs, in the DMs, slide in my inbox on social media at Black Unicorn Creative or at the Abriana J. And I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. All right. Bye.